episode, guys, this is teaching you your starting point. Where are you starting when you read? So what I want us to do at this moment in time, let's read for 1 minute, and you read where you can comprehend. I want the book to be hard copy, preferred, because the words is a little bigger. And also, I want it to be nonfiction, something that's nothing you're really trying to learn from, something that you can just really glance over. So, at this moment, start beginning. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. Start beginning now. Okay, so in the book, let's put a mark where you left off at. In the book, just put a little dot where you stopped at. Oh, Amber Alert. And when y'all guys are done putting a mark in the book where y'all ended at, then we will count how many lines. Okay, let's count how many lines that you have read. Okay, so we should have our number of how many lines we have read, but also know if it's only one word on one line, that it doesn't count. So me, I read at 40 lines per minute, right? Let's do 40 lines per minute. I don't know how many lines do you have, but I will read at 40 lines per minute. So, okay. So now, hey, we're back. I want y'all to count from the first 3 lines how many words are in that line. So the average book has 10 words in a line. So mine has an average of 12. My words is a little bigger. So 12 times 40 lines will give you your average words per minute. So do 40 times 12. I read at 480 words per minute. That's my total rate. And everybody won't be the same. The average reading rate is 200. Me, I am still working on my reading speed, so don't get discouraged. You should actually be like, oh, how did Markel be able to read at that number? I'm probably reading higher than him, but still at the same time, what we're gonna learn is how can we develop our speed. So we just read and we just found out what was our number. So the average number in the world is 200. Do you want to increase that? So let's try to increase that in a future episode. Let's get the main thing under control. Clearing our objectives. A lot of us has different lives. Sometimes some of us got jobs that's in the daytime, the morning time. Some of us got school in the morning time or in the evening time. So sometimes in the day, everybody won't be reading at the same level because their mind is at a different like space and time. So we can't really say, oh, everybody's number is the same because of this. So we can't judge. No numbers under the comments when y'all put it below. Tell me, what did y'all read? Me at the moment, I read 480 words per minute. So the average person reads 200. Me, I have a goal to reach 1,000 words per minute. That's my main goal. And that will allow me to save so much time in my life and educate myself the way that I want to be educated. So now, clearing our objectives, how can we do that? What we should do is schedule it. Can we schedule our reading? Can we just schedule 10 minutes of our day in our schedule? If it's in the morning time, if it's in the evening time, or even if it's at night. Let's stop reading books to go to sleep or use the bathroom. You know, I mean, that's cool, but let's actually try to schedule it, because we have to schedule things that we want to improve at. And you read every day. I'm pretty sure on your phone, text messages, notes, all these things. What if you can do that? So that's what we want to talk about. Schedule it and actually write down what is going on inside your household. Do you have kids around that's running around? When do you have free time to do these things? When the kids is watching TV? Like, when can you actually really sit down and do this? Because I'm telling you, this will fix your life, help your life, and increase your income. So let's do it. So I hope you guys are very excited about increasing y'all number. Because I'm telling you now, when I learned this, I was so excited, because I'm like, wow, is this real? So right now, what we will be doing is actually using a visual pacer. A visual pacer is something that you can track while you're doing something. You can use your finger, you can use a pencil, you can use a pen while you're reading. But when you use this visual pacer, I do not want you to touch the paper. Because when you touch the paper, that's physical contact with something. I want you to glance over the words with the visual pacer. When you glance over the words, I want you to actually enjoy, like, use your left hand and enjoy it while you're doing it. When you're using your left hand, why you use this? Because it's connected to the right side of your brain. Right? This is I'm not pretty sure, but I think this is your creative side. This is your creative side of your brain, and you really want to be using your creative side when you're doing things. Because when you're doing stuff, then you will have better experience while you read. So right now, what I want to ask you guys is to read for 1 minute. The timer's going to start on the screen, and then when I say go, I want you guys to 1 minute. I want you guys to start reading, but use a visual pacer. While you read, actually, right now, use your right hand. This is going to be way more convenient for you, because the left hand is going to be way slower than what it is. So try to use your right hand while we read, and then let me see your number increase. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, so boom, you guys should have a new number on the paper, mark it, and I want you to count the lines. The same thing how we did before. Count the lines. How many lines have you read in that minute, and then count how many words that are inside that line. Then multiply it, and then you would get your number.
Go.
See, my friend behind the camera, the girl behind the camera, say hey.
Hey.
Okay. So she just did it, and she just increased her words per minute by 70 words per minute. Like, come on, you gotta give that a round of applause. But look, when you're using your hand, people are like, well, that was common sense. Of course I was gonna read faster. You gotta remember this. Common sense is not that common. Remember that. Common sense is not that common. A lot of people know what's right in the world to do. You know what's right, but you still do not do it. You know? So common sense is not that common. You have to remember that. Let's keep growing. You see the changes. Let's keep working and let's keep proceeding. Let's go.